Welcome back, everybody. Today we've got some. Really? The second we start that, the Lancia over here wants to just dip out. We're back with some rally. Okay, you know what? That's fine. You just hang out there. We are back with the new Rally Racers series. I just picked these up, and I thought they were pretty neat. And we're going to be looking at them. We're going to be ripping them. We're going to be racing them, of course, because I enjoy racing the Hot Wheels. I think it's fun. I think that's the best part about Hot Wheels is playing with them because they're toys, and I like that. So we're going to be ripping these open. We're going to be racing them. I'm not sure which one is... Oh, there it is. You know what? That was the giveaway. So I'm going to guess this is the quote-unquote chase because it is probably a metal on metal. It looks like it has a metal base and a metal body. So, and this is heavy, which is why it didn't want to stay there. Would you look at that? It identified itself as the chase. So let's go ahead. Let's rip these bad boys open. Let's check them out. And we're going to throw them down a track. Leave a comment. Let me know which one do you think is going to be the winner. I'm always curious if the chase is like just the designated winner because it's heavier. But we'll see how it goes. Also, I'm working on making better videos for the racing because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not as easy to follow these little cars down that track. Also, it makes my track look super small. But anyways, let's get into these. So, first up, we've got our 87 Audi Quattro. This is a good-looking car. I've definitely seen lots of Audi Quattros. I like the livery on this. I think it actually looks pretty good. So, we're going to go ahead and rip this bad boy open because that's what we do. We open all of the things. Also, these are Silver Series. So, yeah, they're the Silver Series. I got these from Walmart, but, yeah, look at that. Audi Sport says Michelin right on the side. We've got Audi Quattro. Yeah, I do like I like the black and the red. I like that. I think it looks nice. It looks pretty fancy, pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. It actually has little seats in the back, too. It's kind of funny. You can kind of see the little seats in the back, so, yeah. Not a bad looking car. The bottom is very plain though, so yeah, it is what it is. I mean, they have some details still, but not a ton. So we'll park that over there, and let's go ahead. Now, I actually think this Honda S2000, I think is actually gonna be the hard one to find. If you're out in the stores looking for them, I feel like this is the one that people are gonna want. It's absolutely adorable. Now, when it comes to actual rally racing, I'm not I don't know. I'm not going to act like I know, but I'm going to tell you right now, the Honda and the Datsun, those two seem like cars that might, I mean, maybe they were really rally cars, but like the Audi Quattro, the Ford Escort, and the Lancia, for some reason, I feel like those are like legit rally cars. And like, I feel like this Honda, I don't know if these are like based on anything real or not. Leave a comment, let me know. But let's get this little guy open. This is adorable. I think this car is absolutely adorable. But like I said, I think this one might be the hard one to find because it's a Honda S2000, you know? So we've got, oh, I like the gold wheels on it. I like those gold wheels. That's cool. The little Castro logo, the number 8 on there. We've got the little front profile right there. Adorable. Looks like it's looking at you. But yeah, that's a pretty cute little, car. Little adorable taillights, my goodness. Interior, kind of basic, and bottom, again, kind of basic. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. No, that's how they are in real life, right? It's a rally car, so they have a skid plate along the entire bottom, protects them. It's flat like that in real life. All right, enough of that. We've got the Ford Escort RS2000 in a blue. It's a good looking car. Like I said, for some reason, I just feel like this actually looks like a real rally car. But again, I could be completely wrong. Like I said, leave a comment down below. I get these to play with. I get them to have fun with them. So do I know everything about the cars? Absolutely not. But that blue looks nice. Yeah, I do like that. I like that blue and the white. That looks pretty good. Rally El Segundo, number 2. Bilstein modal. The wheels look pretty nice on it. They're not too bad. Not too shabby. Got this little, front diffuser, splitter, whatever we're going to call it. There's the bottom, again. It's real life. They're skid plate across the entire bottom. Makes it look flat. See, just your exhaust is poking out there. Hey, at least they have an exhaust poking out. That's adorable. Okay, let's see what we got here on the back. We got 2KX Rally. Little Ford logo. We've got the other side. Looks exactly like the same as the other side. Very nice. I like that. All right, let's park that guy. And let's see, what do we got next? We got the 71 Datsun 510. Datsuns are a popular little car. People really like their Datsuns. So, I kind of like the artwork on these. I think it's kind of cool. I don't think it's like the best thing ever, but I think it's pretty neat. Let's get this guy open. Come on, little Datsun. It almost looks like a cab. It kind of looks like a little taxi cab with the little checkers, the yellow checkers. It's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. Number 71. So here's our front. Little profile there on the side. I'm going to put these on a little spinny thing. So chances are during this video, during this part, they're going to be on a little spinny thing. Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you prefer the spinny thing or do you prefer it in my hands? Because I put them on the spinny thing because I feel like it does a better job of showing off the car than my grubby fingers just all over this. So yeah, that's a good looking little car. I like it. All right, now like I said, the quote unquote chase of the set, I'm gonna guess because it's metal on metal. I think the chase, I use chase loosely because there's always one, but it's metal on metal. The Lancia Rally, Rally 037. So let's rip open this bad boy. And I mean, it's definitely the heaviest one for sure. Oh my God. The black and orange. The black and orange does look quite nice. I gotta say, I do like that. Headlights, nothing super crazy. It's kind of funny. It looks like it's missing the bumper, but it's not. It's got a little bit of a motor sticking out of the back with the exhaust. Is that a rear? It almost looks, it's kind of funny because the way that looks like it's a rear mount motor. Is this a rear mount? Yes, it is. Oh my God, you could see it through the back windshield. That's adorable. That's really funny. Huh. I did not know that about this. Very cool. I like that. Yeah, this one. Okay, you know what? I gotta say I like this one probably the best. I like the little Honda because it's adorable. I like the details. You actually can see the little motor in there. Yeah, I like this. This looks nice. It also has the like the little window in the window kind of thing. It's just like a little detent or whatever, but still really cool. Awesome. So there we go. We have those. They're out. They're doing their thing. Now, again, like I said, these are like Silver Series cars. So these are going to run you like, like $3 plus. I can't remember exactly what they are at Walmart. They're like sub $4, but these are like the step between the main lines and the premiums. They're actually really kind of cool little cars. They usually have a little bit more details, a little bit better liveries and, paint and stuff like that on them. So, but we got to go race these things because that's the funnest part. That's the best part of these Hot Wheels is racing them down the track. So let's head on over there and let's see if we can get, again, I'm going to try to do the best I can with the video. I'm working on it. We're learning together. All right, so we got them lined up here. We have them in order, 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the number they came out. We've got number 5 over here, and we're going to do like 2 or 3 races, and then the loser, like the verified loser, we're going to kick that one out, and then throw this guy in, and then we'll have a winner. So, yeah, and you know what we might do? We might start from here, is we might take the fastest car that we have from now on, and we might start like a little mini series of like racing cars against the fastest car and like see how many cars we can put up against like one champion, to hold it. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's get this going. Like I said, I'm going to do the best I can here. I'm learning how to do this. It's hard to track these things because it might not look like it, but this stretch right here of track is about 10 feet long. So getting these things and having them start and go whoosh super fast and following them is actually a little bit more of a trick than I thought. So anyways, let me get the track set up here for a 4-lane race and leave your comment. Who's going to be the winner? I know there's going to be a lot of people saying the 5 car is going to be the winner, but we're going to hope for the red car. We're going to be biased and hope for the red car. Okay, so we got it set up for 4 cars by rank. I'm not going to worry about time right now. We're just going to go by rank, and we'll see how this goes. So, first race, here we go. You know what? I'm going to go like this. I'm going to just try to follow them this way. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh! Number 1. Here, let me move the pipe here. Also, if you guys are curious, this is the Hydroneer pipe. from Hydroneer. So number 1, the taxi cab, followed by the Quattro, and then the Ford, and then the Honda. The Honda, the red car, was dead last. All right, so we're going to swap all of them, and then we're going to run them again. We're going to see if the yellow car takes it, and if the Honda holds the rear. All right, lined up, swapped around, race 2. Let's see who we're going to have here. Oh, hold on. I think I hit the wrong button here. Ready? All right, let me see if I can do this again. We've got, well, guess what? Taxi cab is the winner again. No, the Honda. The poor little Honda's out. That was the one I was hoping would win. Okay, so there we go. We got those. Let's go ahead, say goodbye to the little Honda. Oh, that's absolutely adorable. We'll go ahead and put you up here. You had a good run. We'll throw you on the wall. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to swap this guy in right here, and we'll see how this goes. All right, we got the heavy chase officially on the line. The yellow taxi is our reigning champ right now. The other two, well, they're just kind of in there because why not run 4 cars? We could run 2, but we're going to just run it this way. Let's go ahead. Let's get this started. In 3, 2, 1. All right, who do we have? What is this? The taxi, the yellow taxi, still number 1. What? Followed by, okay, all right, here we go. So these 2 cars, okay, we don't care about these 2 cars. These guys, they're cool. We like them. The Ford, the Audi, they're out. We are worried more about these 2 guys. I am very surprised that this guy is not faster. All right, so we're switching to 2 cars time. That says time. I know you might not be able to read it, but we're going to run 2 cars, and it's actually gave us the time so we can see how far difference they are. All right, here we go. We got the, what is this guy again? This is the Datsun. That's right. This is the Datsun. Datsun versus the Lancia. I'm so surprised that the Datsun is holding this out. I mean, oh, man, I don't know. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I completely missed the beginning of that race. That's actually fairly close, a 1127 and a 1132, so a 27 on the left side and a 32 on the right. Okay, let's swap them. All right, here we go. Lanes are swapped. What do we got? Well, would you look at that? 1127 and a 1130. All right, so I actually had to go back and rewatch the video because I realized just now this guy actually won the last race, and then this guy won this race. I think there's some lane bias here because this lane was faster both times. Let's switch these into the outer lanes, and let's just run them. All right, so we're running 4 cars this time, just rank again. We're not going by time. The outside lanes are the ones we care about. The inside lanes, I'm wondering if this lane here is a little faster. I'll have to go through and check. I tried to duct tape these tracks all together so that way there was like, I'm trying to keep them as even as I can. You know, we want good racing results here, but yeah, we'll have to see. So let's go ahead and let's run this. Outside lanes are the ones that we're worried about. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. All right. So the yellow taxi, the Datsun, followed by the Lancia. Let's swap the sides. Let's do it again. All right, I think this is gonna be the final one. Let's go ahead and start it up. Let's see how this goes. All right. Well, now the Lancia won that one. It is so close between these 2 cars. What the heck is going on? All right, so I have them moved around again. We've got the Datsun and the Lancia on these 2 because I'm wondering, like I said, possible lane bias on lane 2, possible lane bias on lane 1. Because the winner, we kept swapping, and then this lane won. And then we kept swapping, and then this lane won. So let's put them on these 2. Let's see how this goes. We might need to finagle our track a little bit better. I don't know. It looks good to me, but you know what? You never know. So anyways, enough chit chat. Let's get into this. 3, 2, 1. We've got, all right, that is officially, man, that is officially the 5.5 car. Let's swap them. Let's do one more. Let's see if it holds it. All right, so there we go. swapped them again. Also, the reason I'm running 4 cars is because we're doing a 4-lane race, so that way we can get all the lanes to count. And if you don't have something finish through the lanes, it kind of like takes a while for it to register. So just having all the cars going is the fastest way to get times and stuff like that. Anyways, let's see if this guy will hold the lead. I don't know if it will or not. All right. It has officially held the lead. Maybe you just need to break in a little bit. But yes, here we go. Here's our winner. The winner. This guy right here. I gotta say, I thought it was gonna win. But that Datsun was really, really holding out. It was really holding strong. So this is gonna be our current champion. And then what I'm gonna do is, I think we might just run some random cars. We might make some shorts and stuff. And this is going to be our defending champ. We're just going to have defending champs. We're going to do like 2 or 3 races and hope for the best. I might have to adjust the track a little bit though, because like I said, I feel like there might be some lane stuff going on. But anyways, there it is. Leave a comment. Let me know. What do you guys think? Subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm having a blast. And hopefully you are too. And when it comes to Hot Wheels, don't be afraid to play with it. I'll see you guys next time.